Hey, let me talk to you about building a support system. Not even building a support system, curating a bespoke support system for yourself, okay? And the reason I say that is because I have seen so many people ask, what do you do when your spouse is not supportive? What do you do when your family is not supportive? What do you do when your friends are not supportive? Number one, nothing. You don't do anything about them, okay? A lot of people, especially who do not have the entrepreneurial mindset, they can't see the vision. And again, it wasn't a conference call. Your vision was given to you, not to everybody else. So that's okay. But I don't want you to sit in that and be sad about that. Yes, there are some people who have great support systems. There are some people who have spouses who support them, friends who support them, family members who support them. But sometimes, again, people who do not have the entrepreneurial mindset, they can't see how things are going to happen. They don't, their level of risk aversion is very, very high, right? They are not interested in taking risks that are going to mess with the life that they have, right? Or mess with maybe losing friends or losing money or taking a leap of faith, right? So those are not people that you need to give your energy to. You don't need to explain yourself, your movements to them, because they're never going to get it. The only time they're going to get it is when they see it, because a lot of people are, when they see it, they'll believe it. And we don't have time for that, because we believe it before we see it, right? And that's the whole faith, taking a step, not seeing the whole staircase situation, taking a step knowing that the doors will be open for you, okay? And that is conviction. And that is something that you have to continue to sit in and have, right? But the beautiful thing is that there are so many people out there to be friends with, to become family with, to become sisters and brothers with, who will support you in your journey. But you have to decide what your values are when it comes to who you want around you. Because number one, if I tell my support system, my goal is to, have 6-figure months, the only answer that I better hear is, you got it, or what do I need to do to help you get there, right? And the same with me. Anytime my friends tell me their goals, I am here for it. I am a supportive friend, and if they need anything from me, I am going to be there for them. Are you that type of person also? Because you kind of get back what you give out, right? So you want to make sure that you are being that person as well. But you look for those values when you are on Facebook or you're on Instagram. Because the thing is, look, closed mouths don't get fed. All right. So if you are looking for an accountability buddy, reach out and ask them to be your accountability buddy. If you like them, compliment. People love compliments, right? We don't know how to accept them very well, but we love compliments. Okay. So reach out to someone and tell them why it is that you liked their light, why it is that you liked their energy, what you thought was amazing about them, and why you want to be aligned with them, right? So if it's accountability, if it's a support system, go out and find people, like networking events. I mean, I understand that it's COVID. I know some people are getting vaccines. Whatever you want to do, you can do co-working events, like online virtual co-working events. You can find people in Facebook groups. People on Facebook are really friendly. They're really friendly. And there are people out there who are in the exact same place as you, who would be willing to be your accountability buddy. And you can grow those friendships, right? Not everyone's going to stay. But something one of the most amazing people that I've ever met in my life told me was that people are here for reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. And it's not up to you to decide when those people are going to be in your life and how they're going to be in your life. But cherish the time that you have with them and allow them to bring into your life what it is that you need, right? And if the friendship wanes, if the accountability wanes, if the support is no longer there, it's okay. You had it in the moment when you needed that kind of support, right? So it's okay, but you have to actively go look for the accountability. I mean, not the accountability. I mean, well, that too. But you have to actively go look for the support system, because there are some people's energies that you're just not going to feel. And that's okay. You don't have to feel them. Masterminds are great. You can create masterminds yourself, right? For free. You don't have to pay $25,000 a month or a year or $100,000 a year to be in a mastermind that's going to help you, because sometimes you need a mastermind of people who are in the same arena as you. So maybe industry, type of business, etc. Or maybe the same money level, right? Income level, revenue, etc. So why not? And like, there could be fluctuations, right? It doesn't matter. It's how you decide you want to do it. What kind of mastermind do you want to do? I'm in a couple of them and they're free. And it's me and a couple of friends, right? Or online friends. Some of them I have never met in person, but they are so there for me and it's amazing and I love them, right? And I'm there for them, whatever they need, and we kind of brainstorm, we help each other with our businesses or problems that we have. So you can say, hey, do you guys want to meet weekly? Do you want to meet every 2 weeks? Do you want to meet every 3 weeks? And check in maybe once a week on this day. And then we meet on these days and we can do a co-working session or we can do a brainstorming session to help each other through the problems that we have, right? Those are the support systems that you can create yourself. Also, if your friends are supportive, that's amazing. If your spouse is supportive, that is amazing, because it really, I'm sure it sucks to have a significant other who does not believe in your business and in your journey. But at the end of the day, there are some people who say, I've seen this question asked many, many times. What do you do when a spouse is not supportive? Some of these people are like, divorce them. I think that's very funny. It's because it's just the way that they say it. It makes me giggle. Everything makes me laugh though. And then there are other people who say, well, they got on board when they started seeing the money. Understandable, because again, like I said earlier, some people do not have the entrepreneurial mind and they can't see the staircase. They have to be able to see the staircase before they can take a step, or they're like, no, I'm not doing it. And I don't think you should do it either. Another thing I wanted to mention is that there are people out here who will tell you that you cannot do something because they couldn't do it, or they can't see a way to do it, or they tried to do it and it didn't work, or whatever, right? We don't listen to those people. We don't subscribe to that information, because who are they? No one important. I mean, they could be important. They could be your friends, family, whatever. It's fine. But what they're thinking is not important to you, and it has no bearing on how successful you are going to be. So in order for you to be successful, you do need mentors, you do need coaches, you do need a support system. And all three of those could be your support system, or one could be, right? And this is my definition. A mentor is not somebody that you pay. I do not believe you pay a mentor. A mentor is someone that is invested in you, that's invested in their life. They care about you, right? You can have mentors in your head, like Gary Vee could be your mentor. Oprah could be your mentor. Other people could be your mentor in your head, people you've never met before, right? But then you can also hire coaches who are paid to help you get from one place to another. Yes, there are many coaches out there. We've got to vet them. I get it. But there are amazing people out there. There are amazing coaches out there who can actually help you get from point A to point B. You could have a mindset coach, a money mindset coach, a life coach, a business coach, somebody to help, like an alignment coach, whatever the heck. There's a whole bunch of coaches, right? And it is important to invest, and that is going to be a video for another day to talk about coaches. But those are part of your support system. So if you want someone to be your mentor, ask them. I don't necessarily always believe that you have to, like, a mentor-mentee relationship has to be mutually beneficial. Meaning, I don't think you always have to say, hey, I'll work for you for free if you mentor me. I don't believe in that, because I have had many mentors, millionaire mentors, and not millionaire mentors, corporate mentors, whatever, who were invested in me. I didn't give them anything. And I think that's so weird when people say that you have to Give somebody something for them to be your mentor. I don't think people understand the point of a mentor. Because to me, they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. If there's something you can do for them, fine, whatever. But I don't think it should be like a whole extra job. But I mean, if you're reaching out to somebody and maybe like you want them to teach you something, I mean, you know, I don't know. There are different ways to get there, but that's not the point of this video. Anyway, I just want to let you know that you can do it, but you need a support system. You need to be able to rely on people when you are feeling down. You need to, I remember the other day, I told my friend, I was like, I don't feel like I'm okay. I sent her a text message and she was like, what's wrong? And it just had to do with the fact that I did not process last year. I did not process this year. Okay. We went from freaking Kobe's death, which we did not get to grieve before Corona, right? And then all of a sudden we have a whole freaking coup in the United States, and then black people are getting killed left and right. We still have the border situations. We've got the whole 18-year election that lasted forever, right? I mean, there were so many things that have happened over the past 18 months that I decided not to process, which was a problem, and it all just came to a head earlier this year. But I had that support to help me through that when I didn't feel okay. When it was, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like there's nothing wrong with not being okay. Obviously, it's okay to not be okay. It's not okay to sit in it, but it's okay to not be okay. But you need to have somebody there who you can talk to, right? And not just a hotline. You need somebody who knows you, who cares about you. And sometimes that would start with you posting on Facebook, like in a Facebook group, saying like that, you know, a Facebook group like for entrepreneurs or for moms or whatever, and saying, hey, this is the situation. This is how I'm feeling. Can you please give me some encouragement? Because sometimes you are going to have to do that, because there are some people who just may not know that you are in a situation that you feel very, very down, depressed, anxiety ridden about. Okay. And that's perfectly fine. But yeah, you will be okay, but you have to take your life in your hands, and you have to be the one who's going to curate a beautiful support system for you. People will come, people will go. There are some people who will be there for a lifetime, but you have to do that. Okay. You have to actively take action. That was a silly sentence, but you have to take action, because it's your life and it's your support and it's your vision, and your vision is dependent on you having people to back you up. Right. So yeah, those are my thoughts. And I hope that you can build a support system. If you have an amazing support system, put it in the comments. If you don't, put it in the comments and let's figure out where you can get one. Okay. And yeah, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited to see your visions come true. To see you walk in your purpose. I think it's beautiful, and I cannot wait to see where you go in your journey, in your entrepreneurial journey, and in your life just in general, because you deserve everything good that's coming to you. But we also have to take action. And so yeah, so put in the comments what your vision is if you want to share that. Put in your comments if you're looking for a support system. Put in the comments if you have a great support system, or if you have a question. What do you do when so and so is not supportive? A lot of my answers are going to be F them. That is what a lot of my answers are going to be. But I will also give you some helpful information after that. So I hope you have a great day. Again, I can't wait to see what you do and where you go. Bye, everybody. Ciao.